Shalom Aleichem, everybody, and welcome. I know this is coming in late, Friday, but I was under the weather this week, so my voice, you couldn't even hear what I had to say. So I'm taking this opportunity, Potter B'lei Klum Yefshar, just to share a short Dvar Torah on Parshas Viyachi. It is Chazak, the last parsha of Chumash Bereshis, Chazak, Menis Chazek. So in Parshas Viyachi, you find a fascinating thing. Just like any other parsha, at the end of the parsha, it says how many psukim there are. Over here, too, it's 85 psukim. And the remez that's brought in the back is Peh el Peh Adaber Boy. And which is an interesting fact, because Peh el Peh Adaber Boy, mouth to mouth, I will speak. That was referring to Moshe Rabbeinu. That Hashem says to Moshe, the relationship between the Eibishter and Moshe Rabbeinu is face to face, man to man. That's a very high level. And yet, we say that for each and every one of us that learns Chumash Vayechi, Parshas Vayechi, and learns Torah, we have the capability to be a mini Moshe. Even to us, Peh el Peh Adaber, which is a tremendous encouragement. Now, in the beginning of the Parsha, it talks about Yaakov living in Mitzrayim, in Goshen, and then blessing the children, the grandchildren. So we find two short, fascinating things. The Kedushas Levi, Rabbi Levi Yitzchak Mibeditchev says that by the bracha for Yisachar, he says Yisachar Chamor Goram, that Yisachar was caused due to a donkey, a story with a donkey. Now Rashi explains how when Yaakov came home, he was supposed to go to one tent, then he went to another tent, what it means, Chamor Goram. Anyways, so there is a beautiful pshat from Rabbi Levi Yitzchak Mibeditchev, and he plays it with the words. He says, Yisachar is Yesh Sachar. Do you know why man gets reward? Do you know why Yesh Sachar? Because Chamor Goram. Chamor is Chumrius, the Gashmius, the challenges of the temptations of the world. When a person gets challenged, a person has the temptations of the chumrius, the coarseness of the world, and yet he overcomes it. That's what gives him the schar. And when there's no struggle, you don't deserve the schar. So yesh sachar because chamor goram. Now that's a very powerful thing. You know, a person has to know that the Eibishter gave us the challenge because he wants to give us reward. But then there's another Chashidish pshat. Hamalach hagoyel oisi mikol ra yivarech es hana'arim. The angel, as Rashi explains, the angel that happens to be there always as a representative to bless me and save me from all negative, should bless the na'arim, the young children. V'yikari b'hem shmi v'shem avoisai. So I saw a pshat. It says like this: that as long as the children keep the tradition, keep the faith in such a way that they're still Shem Avoisai, Shemi v'Shem Avoisai. They're still called Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Reuven, names, Yiddish names, Batam to Yiddish names. But if they're Jack and Jim and Bill and Bob, then they're not Ru'in LeBracha. So V'chein, he says that as long as V'yikari b'hem Shemi v'Shem Avoisai, the Malach will give the bracha. And that's the lesson, that we should keep the tradition, keep strong, and no matter the temptations of Gashmish, you should know that's only there to give us reward. And then we have the powers to reach the highest of high, even as close as to Moshe Rabbeinu.